going on, friends? We are here at the Oregon coast, and you know me, anytime I'm going somewhere I am looking for a hike to try out. So today's hike, we are here at Neahkahnie Mountain. The pictures that I've seen on Instagram or Outbound Collective, if you're not using Outbound Collective, you need to check it out. You may find some things that you didn't know were in your local area. I'll put a link to it down in the description, but it's called Outbound Collective, and it's basically just reviews and pictures and photos and things, videos from other people who have done things in your area before that you might not know about. So you might want to check that out. The coast, the Oregon coast, is about a mile that way behind you. This is supposed to be a pretty stellar hike. So I've got some coffee, I've got some water, I've got the camera. I guess all that's left to do is go hike it. So let's go. I believe I'm about halfway up, and I just passed a group of women who are from Texas. So, hi. But so far, the grade of this hike is pretty steep. I think it's about, I'll put the exact height somewhere up here on the screen, but I think it's about 1,600 feet elevation in about 2.5 miles. So it's a little bit more gradual than some hikes, not quite as steep. So far there are some muddy spots, some rocky spots, but nothing too difficult that you actually have to climb yet. So just a heads up for that. Proper pants and shoes would be a good idea. But yeah, let's finish out the rest of this hike. It's a good metaphor on this hike because a large part of it is the trail is held together by the roots of these, you know, who knows how old trees, and just the metaphor of us as humans being held up and being supported by nature. Definitely not lost on me here. It's a great hike. I'm not even up to the top yet, but if you have a chance, definitely check it out. Different from any hike I've seen so far. It's really nice. So just walking along, it's getting increasingly foggy, but I'm sure that that's a nice view through there. But just happened upon this random bench 20 feet away from that bench is just an absolutely incredible tree. I mean, it's growing out of the side. I mean, look at that. Unbelievable.
Real hikers eat wild berry Pop-Tarts when they get to the top of mountains. I'm a real hiker. Alright, so made it to the top, and it's just too foggy. You can't see anything. It's a shame, but you know, it was worth it. Met some people and had a hiking buddy for most of the way. Hi, Terry. This can be a confusing hike. Getting to the top, you kind of have to take a sharp right off the trail to get up to the top. There's a trail to the left that's very, very primitive. Don't take that one. And then there's a trail to the right, which goes back down to the beach via the north trail. We took the south trail, which is about 3 miles. But, I mean, I'm on top of Neahkahnie Mountain. I just can't see anything. The Indians who were here first named this Neahkahnie, which means place of God. And I can imagine connecting with God here. So chill up here and then head back down. Something I've been focusing a lot more on in these hiking videos and outdoor things is sound, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, which I very much appreciate because it's totally intentional, of trying to use more ambient noise even when there's music, because the way I see it is I'm hearing this the whole time, and if I want to present to you the most realistic interpretation through video of hikes like this and this just absolutely incredible wilderness, I need to make it as immersive as possible. So all of that being said, this is the quietest hike I've ever been on. I have passed that group of women from Texas, and then I passed a younger couple coming down. I'm almost back to the car, but so that's 6 people. That's the fewest people I've seen on a hike in ages, but this is the quietest wilderness. So I'm actually struggling to find a way to keep it immersive. It's like a little bit of raindrops, and when you're on the coastal side of the mountain, you can hear the ocean, but nothing. I say it every time, but this is my favorite part of a place to live is, access to this outdoors, and it's here for us. It's here to enjoy, it's here to protect, and it's here to make sure that other people behind us get to enjoy it as well. So if you have any time soon, find somewhere where you're away from a screen and where you can be immersed in nothing, because it is incredibly cleansing. Also, if you are in the Oregon coast area, please do check out Neahkahnie Mountain Trail Report. It is about 2 miles north of Manzanita Beach, which is one of the best beaches in Oregon. Don't tell anybody about it. Check it out. Stop downtown Manzanita. There is a nice little coffee shop there. I'll put a link to them in the description, or at least their Google map. I don't think they have a website. For this hike, you're probably okay in shorts, but you do need some shoes with good grip, preferably like specifically hiking shoes. I would say most of this hike is fairly easy until you get to the last section where it's legitimately climbing. I mean, your hands and feet climbing to the top, unless you're just a super hiker and you don't have to do that. So as always, I hope you are having a fantastic day whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Find someone you love. Tell them you love them. Peace. and be good to each other.